Innovation remains one of the defining elements of Formula One, particularly during preseason testing when teams begin to reveal the finer details of their winter development. Even within a tightly regulated framework, small aerodynamic interpretations can generate significant discussion in the paddock. As the second phase of testing got underway in Bahrain, attention quickly shifted from lap times to bodywork. Rival engineers gathered in the pit lane, studying images and telemetry as cars returned to the track with subtle but meaningful revisions. Ferrari drew immediate scrutiny when Charles Leclerc headed out in the SF26 fitted with a revised rear-end configuration. Positioned ahead of the exhaust outlet, a small aerodynamic winglet was visible, prompting close inspection from competing teams.
Lewis Hamilton was scheduled to take over the car later in the day, but the focus during the morning session was firmly on this new component. Under current regulations, teams are permitted to install an aerodynamic device in that region, provided it does not extend more than 60 millimeters from the reference axis. Typically, that restriction prevents any element from projecting beyond the exhaust tip. Ferrari's engineers, however, reconfigured the rear packaging to exploit the available space more effectively. By moving the differential as far rearward as possible and optimizing the area beneath the deformable crash structure, they created room for what is internally referred to as the FTM device. The concept is closely linked to the operational characteristics of the 2026 power units.
With increased emphasis on energy recovery, manufacturers are using the internal combustion engine more aggressively as a generator to recharge the battery. That requires the V6 to maintain higher revs more consistently, even through medium and low-speed corners, producing a steady stream of exhaust gases under conditions that previously generated less flow. Ferrari's new winglet is designed to harness that exhaust flow more effectively. By channeling and stabilizing the gases exiting the tailpipe, the team aims to enhance rear-end aerodynamic efficiency, particularly in phases where the combustion engine remains active for energy harvesting. If the expected gains materialize, the solution could offer a performance benefit that rivals cannot replicate easily without redesigning the rear architecture of their cars. Crucially, this is not a bolt-on concept.
The entire rear assembly of the SF26 appears to have been conceived with this feature in mind from the outset. Any competitor seeking to introduce a similar device would likely need to revise gearbox casing layout and structural components, making short-term imitation impractical. With development margins tightening ahead of Melbourne, Ferrari's latest move underscores how closely aerodynamics and power unit strategy are now intertwined. The coming sessions in Bahrain will determine whether the FTM delivers measurable gains or simply sparks further debate in the pit lane. What's your take on the situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.